Hey everyone, it's I haven't done this for a week. Let's just say last week was a little wild for doing my AgTech Dogwalk as kids and sickness and fun stuff like that. Anyways, back at it today on a Monday, and we actually got some rain. And I was trying to think, what to bring up today. Well, seeing as rain is kind of a big deal in ag, and irrigation clearly plays a role. Not where I live, we don't have a lot of that, but from the tech perspective, it's maybe just a point to bring up, as a lot of times people are pushing this solution, that solution, do this, do that agronomically, and then it rains and it kind of throws things out of balance. But it's wanted and needed, unless it's raining too much, which that's its own problem. But sometimes we can plan and have the perfect thing in order to apply all this technology on a field, and then it rains and it gets in the way. Figuratively, that's kind of what's going on right now. All these great things have been done and all this, and then interest rates go up and some groups are not making it and the money dries up, and or rain too much, maybe that's the way. It rained too much money and it kind of caused its own problems. Maybe that's how you could look at it, instead of it didn't rain. But also literally, sometimes farmers just, they want to get the crop in, and something's not exactly right. It's not working on the monitor to click variable rate this or that, and it's gonna rain, and then you do the crop in, and they might have paid $10 an acre for a service to put this in, and they will just say, no, I'm not doing it. I'll just do what I've done because it's rain's coming, or it rained and this is changing. So it's more of just having some maybe perspective around that, is that sometimes you can have the best plan of action in technology, and then something gets in the way, and literally it can rain, and then people don't want to use those plans, and then you have to reset, and it takes an entire year to do it again. And they might have had great yields from that without doing variable rate. They might have made tons of money without using some tech piece on the equipment, whatever it is, and they got by fine. And then what that does, it creates this notion of like, oh, I didn't really need that, and I was fine. And then they'll not do it the next year, not because of anything you did wrong, not because of something anyone could control. It's just rain was coming, or it rained and it got in the way. And you can't be angry, because it rained. That's a good thing. Good weather is typically a good thing, but it can go the opposite end. It hailed. Oh, well, now I'm not going to use this technology on this. Or wind came and it ruined the crop. It did this. Or, oh, it rained too much. Now I don't have a crop to plant. And of course, this maybe ties into more of the basics of what everyone needs. So you need to get seed in the ground. Got to put fertilizer in the ground. You need crop insurance. You need to look at the markets. When it comes to technology, people can turn it off and generally be okay. We don't inherently absolutely need some of the tech that is being pushed, and that's a problem, and that's what's hard about ag tech, is sometimes you just don't need it, and the other things that are needed. Now, maybe that's a thing to think about too, is those core things that are needed. That's where technology works the best in ag tech. It's not the optionary things, I don't think that's even a word, but the critical things. We have to look at the critical things and solve tech issues in the critical areas where it's in the background, or they have to use it, or something doesn't work. So whatever you're developing or selling or whatever, maybe think of it in that way, is what are the things that you can help with it? It doesn't matter if it rains or pours or doesn't rain enough, that they still have to use technology. If you do that, you'll probably be okay. Anyways, lessons for the day in ag tech. See you later.